Good morning, Panzers. It's Tuesday. Still on webcam, as you can see. Very exciting. What do I have? The Scottish Gaelic course came out on Duolingo, which, I find exciting. I don't think probably anybody else will. I'm not good at languages at all. I have no aptitude for learning languages. I just like languages. So I keep adding languages on Duolingo. And sometimes I finish the course and sometimes I don't. It kind of depends on how interested I am in the language and how much I want to stick to it. Sometimes I go back and forth where I'll work on one for a while and then take a break from it and then go back to it later. I'm really excited about the Scottish Gaelic one though, because that was the first language that I got really interested in a long time ago now. And when I first started trying to study it, there were not that many resources online. And in Oregon, obviously there was no place I could go to take classes or whatever. So it was just me and a dictionary basically. Even now there really aren't that many resources online. Most language sites don't necessarily have Scottish Gaelic as an option. So I'm excited just to see kind of what is in there. Also, I dug out my giant Dwelly's dictionary, which hold on, I will show you. Okay, so this is Dwelly's dictionary. Please pardon its shadow. As you can see, mine is a little bit beat up. It's had some wear. So Edward Dwelly was an Englishman at the turn of the century who became really interested in Scottish Gaelic. He became a learner, and he married a woman who was a native Scottish Gaelic speaker. So he, over the space of a very long time, put together this dictionary, and it is still, even though it's 100 years old, it is still sort of the pinnacle of English Gaelic dictionaries. As you can see, it's 1,000 pages long, and as you can see, it is well packed. It has this little tiny print and little thin pages. So Dwelly is well beloved by Scottish Gaelic learners because he made this huge authoritative dictionary. He's a big deal even now. So I dug out my Dwellys, which is the first time I've really looked at it in a long time, and I feel very nostalgic. I wish I were better at languages. I would speak so many languages by now, and yet here I am. So that's sort of the highlight of my week thus far. That's the most exciting thing that's happened to me, though I realize it will not be exciting for everyone universally. So how is Nano going? I'm still chugging along. I'm barely hitting target word count every day, but I'm hitting it. I'm there. So that's that's the important thing, I guess. Phoebe, how are you doing? So that is it, I guess, for this week. I hope you are all doing well. I love you a lot, and I will see you next week. And don't forget to be awesome.